about the dog Boris?
Yes, I heard about Boris.
Yeah, Boris was an amazing dog.
So amazing that everybody in town wanted to get to know Boris.
Yes, they wanted to know him because he would, when they touched that dog, they just felt something unlike anything else.
That something that they felt was a spirit.
Oh, I know. The dog had a spirit unlike any dog I've ever seen.
Unlike any dog that's ever been seen, because Boris' last name was God.
Oh, Boris God. Nobody knew for sure whether he was God or not.
So what they decided to do was test Boris to see if he really was God.
Yes, and the way they tested him was they took you to the other side of town.
And on the other side of the town, there was a rainbow high in the sky.
Now this wasn't any rainbow, and where it ended, you would never believe.
Where it ended, you would never believe, because it didn't have an ending. It was endless.
Yes, people would drive for miles saying, I know that's the end. They'd get there, and it wouldn't. It'd be shifting. It moved.
As it shifted and moved, so did Boris.
Yes. So people were wondering, is there a connection between the rainbow and the dog?
And when the rainbow would move and Boris would move, yes, the people would move too.
Yes, they were trying to figure this out and see if the two would connect somehow.
Until one man figured it all out.
Now this was an odd man. Harold Johnson, other side of town, people avoided this man.
Harold Johnson was avoided, but he was the smartest man in town.
But nobody knew that for sure. They just knew there was something different about Boris.
He was so different that he didn't care if people liked him or not, because he had the secret code.
And the secret code was something people were searching for forever.
And that code that they searched for forever was never known by anybody in town.
Except for this man. So, there seemed to be some connection between Boris, the rainbow, and this man acting very peculiar.
Boris God, the man in the rainbow, were very peculiar because the rainbow had red, blue, and white. The man, the smart man, wore red, blue, and white. And guess what Boris God color was? Red, blue, and white.
Red, blue, and white. There was something about red, blue, and white.
So this little boy set out on this trek to find out what's the correlation between these three.
That's true. There had to be a connection between the red, blue, and white, Mr. Strange Man, Boris, and the rainbow.
And one morning, the little boy got his camera and he decided to hide in the bushes.
Oh, that was a plan that was above all plans. What he caught on his camera,
he felt he had found the correlation between those three on his camera. So he went running home.
because he saw what Mr. Johnson did with that special code.
And that special code that he saw wasn't exactly what he expected.
Actually, he saw Mr. Johnson pull out a dog bone, begin to place it in this special box, and then that was when he caught the moment.
And that moment was that dog bone, when it was taken out, it started to twist like this, all on his own.
That was very odd, but he captured it on his camera.
He captured it on his camera, but guess what? The bone started getting erratic. The little boy started running because he became very scared.
He didn't know what was going on. The dog, the bone, the rainbow, this man, it was too much.
The boy went, it was too much, and the boy went running down the street. And guess who went running down the street after him?
Mrs. Strange Johnston.
No, not Mr. Stranger. The bone!
Oh, that's right. The bone. That's right. I saw that on the video. He showed it to me.
And you know who went after the bone?
The bone, the dog chased after the bone, and the rainbow chased after the dog.
No. The dog didn't go after the bone. The dog sat and said, not me. The man, the smart man, ran after the bone.
That's right. But when he was running after that bone, what he did when he caught it, scary.
It was so scary that when he caught the bone, the dog took back, and the man came running back to the dog with the bone.
Yeah, but the secret was, once he gave the bone to the dog transformed.
The dog transformed into a cow.
A cow?
A cow.
Wow. Now this wasn't any ordinary cow. This cow was special.
This special cow found that smart man and took him to the rainbow and sat the man down in front of the rainbow.
Sit, my son.
It was a talking cow.
Sit, my son. Meet the rainbow.
That talking cow almost sounded just like God.
Yeah, they were thinking it was the burning bush. There wasn't no burning bush. It was Mr. Johnson and the rainbow together were very bright.
This cow didn't care how bright the dog or the special man was. And he didn't even like the burning bush. He threw water on the burning bush.
Yeah, so that was a different story. You can read about that other places. Anyway, so once the fire was out, the boy saw the dog, Mr. Johnson, and the rainbow just change.
And after all this changing, the little boy reappeared. He was different.
Yes.
He was smart.
Yes. Now this boy became the smartest boy in the whole town.
He was so smart. And what he did was, he got the cow, he got the smart man, and he got the dog. And he set them all down, and he says, do you want to see God?
He did. So we knew this boy had access to God that none other people had.
And then all of a sudden that rainbow reappeared. And then a halo became around their head. And they all glowed.
Yes, he began to spread love and peace and joy to the town.
Believe it or not, one can make a difference. Two can change things. And three can make a miracle happen.
We can all make a difference, you and me.
I'm just saying, believe it or not.
Yeah, good lady.
And that's my story. Believe it or not.